Hey guys, welcome back to Money Farming YouTube channel. And in this video, we are actually gonna be starting a new series on building trading agents. Basically, um, like you would actually. So let me actually lay out a point where people who are not aware of what I'm talking about, and people who are aware of what I'm talking about. So basically. Um, you know Recently we have seen that there's like lot of you know like agents um, that you can use to complete certain tasks basically, right? So on in na10 template GitHub. So see, even I'm using ChatGPT, right? So it's using GPT-4, ChatGPT-4, um, to give me this result back, right? So basically, so I'm gonna open some one image here. It's not opening. Okay, anyway, my point being is let me just read the uh, you know this overview, and then we can I'll discuss more on it. Okay, so see, this paper got released in 3rd of June, I suppose. Yeah, 3rd of June 2025. So what it says, and it's from MIT, UCLA, and Zurich Research. Okay, so what we can see here is see, significant progress has been made in automated problem solving using societies of agents powered by large language models. All right. In finance, efforts have largely focused on single agent systems, handling specific tasks, or multi agent platforms of frameworks independently gathering data. All right, what's going on there? Okay. Anyway, I have to actually um, get the result, the paper. Let me let me get the paper here. Mm, 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 mm. So let's read it from here. Or multi-agent frameworks independently gathering data. Okay. However, the multi-agent systems potential to replicate real-world trading firms collaborative dynamics remains unexplored. Okay, so this is where this trading agents comes in. Like, see, trading is very real world task. Okay, like data is keep changing, new information is coming in, going out, and all this stuff. uh, so this we classify as a real world problem. Okay, real world trading firms where collaborative dynamics is remains unexplored. All right, where programmatically speaking, there's like different uh, section in firms, where you have financial analyst, technical analyst, um, then your risk manager, money manager, and all this, and like when they all combine together and build a system, that's when you have like this trading firm. If the system is good, trading firm is going work, doing good. um, so let's continue. So, Trading Agents proposes a novel stock trading framework inspired by trading firms featuring LLM powered agents in specialized roles such as fundamental analysts, sentiment analysts, technical analysts, and traders with varied risk profiles. Right. So basically, our our goal is to build a AI agent system using this library that they have released to build a trading firm consisting of fundamental analyst, sentiment analyst, technical analyst, and risk analyst. Okay, and you can actually choose different combination of it. The task being is that like we have to emulate the trading firm's features powered by LLM agents, right? Um, and then you know execute the trades, like let the system run and see how it works, right? So let's continue. The framework includes bull and bear researcher agents assessing market conditions, a risk management team monitoring exposure, and traders synthesizing insights from debates and historical data to make informed decisions, right? So this is what we do as a trader as well, guys. And most of the audience, I suppose, in this channel uh, might be like algorithmic trader, of course, and they don't know much about trading. But last couple of months, I've been actually trading, and like I can tell you, it's a lot more um, task when you start handling more than two or three coin pairs or like stocks or anything, any other commodities or something, right? So the point being is that complexity of the problem increases substantially. All right. And so by simulating a dynamic collaborative trading environment, this framework aims to improve trading performance. This is what we are looking for. Okay, trading performance. And detailed architecture and extensive experiments reveal its superiority over baseline models. All right. Now with notable improvements in cumulative returns, Sharpe ratio, and maximum drawdown, highlighting the potential of multi-agent LLM frameworks in financial trading. All right. So the trading agent is available here. We can like experiment it. And why my internet is not working, I don't know. Okay. So there we go. Um, so there will be one image pop up there. Let me get there. Oh, it's running a bit slow, man. Let's just continue. I'll show you as later. Okay. All right. Let me just show you the code. Um, See this analyst team. So basically, what you do is you know, uh, see. So suppose in back in the code, like they have all this this team and stuff, and this very simple thing just as it propagates all those analyses like this. So this is sort of doing TA, and you can actually um, put different coin pair stickers and stuff, and um, you know, it will do all those analysis for us. So basically, let's continue. So introduction. Autonomous agents leveraging large language models present a transformative approach to decision making by replicating human processes and workflows across various applications. Right? Now, these systems enhance the problem solving capabilities of language agents by equipping them with tools and enabling collaboration with other agents. right? Now, effectively breaking down complex problems into manageable components, right? Now, one prominent application of these autonomous frameworks is in the financial market, a highly complex system influenced by numerous factors, including company fundamentals, market sentiment, technical indicators, and macroeconomic events. Right. So what they're saying is that there's like LLM actually presents a very transformative and disruptive approach to decision making by replicating human processes. So see this disruptive technology, it's like LLM, it actually replaces a lot of human in the loop where there's some scaffolding task you have, suppose like what the sentiment analyst job is, read all the news and tell me whether it's bullish or not, and also like give me degree of the from 0 to 100 what's the probability of being it bullish or something, so this human processes we can automate it through large language models, because think of it as human brain, but like not that smart, but smart enough to give us really good result. Okay. Uh, so that's and then so these systems they enhance these problem solving capabilities of language agents, right? With equipping them with tools enabling collaboration with other agents. So like imagine guys like how it is now is see, so suppose you have an agent here, okay, so call it a trading agent, all right, main trading agent, all right. Now this trading agent consists of lot of different components, right? Okay, like imagine extending the hand and leg of the uh, person to even more so it's more productive, right? Just like that. Okay. And what we need is basically you can imagine, all this processing that we are doing here, we have the capability with LLM to think it for themselves for particular task at hand and propagate the result back to the main agent, right? And do the same here, here, here. So imagine this could be like fundamental analyst, right? This could be technical analyst. This could be sentiment analyst. You know, uh, this could be your portfolio analyst. This could be your risk analyst, right? And this could be your money management analyst. And how will they learn? Is like um, we'll actually construct a really good prompt, guiding them what how to do the task basically. Okay, and the result propagates that way. So just imagine result is propagating to the main agent, and we are getting trading result whether where we want to do long, short, you know, and or hold, and all these tasks we're gonna be programming it on like Freqtrade after integrating, right? So that's what the task at hand is for this trading agent. And so let's continue. So one prominent application of these autonomous frameworks is in the financial market, a highly complex system influenced by numerous factors, including company fundamentals, market sentiment, technical indicators, and macroeconomic events. Right now, traditional algorithmic trading systems often rely on quantitative models that struggle to fully capture the complex interplay of diverse factors. Right. So these diverse factors, like we all know, it's we use a lot of different indicators to relay the information to us or what it tells basically. So like for instance, RSI, it's a really good sentiment indicator as well. It can be used as trend following indicator. It can be used as overbought, oversold as well. You know, so basically like this sort of different indicator we can use like MACD for identifying momentum in the market. Okay. Um, so basically that's the interplay of diverse factors. Okay. So in contrast, LLMs excel at processing and understanding natural language data, which makes them particularly effective for tasks that require textual comprehension, such as analyzing news articles, financial reports, and social media sentiment. Right now, additionally, deep learning-based trading systems often suffer from low explainability as they rely on hidden features. Okay, that drive decision making but are difficult to interpret. Where this we are talking about the old systems that we used to have with deep learning. Okay, see traditional algorithmic trading system. Now, recent advancements in multi-agent LLM frameworks for finance have shown significant promise in addressing these challenges. All right. Now, these frameworks create explainable AI systems, okay, where decisions are supported by evidence and transparent reasoning, demonstrating the potential in financial applications. Right. So guys, after all this research, and this research comes from MIT and UCLA. Um, so basically, they have seen that using multi-agent systems, we are seeing some promising results. You know, and this is a lot much solves the problem that we had before, which is explaining the model, why it's working, how it's working. So it's basically imagine all these different agents that they have. They will generate reports. Financial analysts will have like suppose 2 page long reports. What is going on? After seeing this data, what I'm interpreting and stuff. Send it, and then technical analyst will also have this report generation where it will generate a report saying that okay, I have seen this RSI is at overbought or this that and all these different analysis that it will do on its own. you know um, and what I'm going to be doing in this one is I'm just going to send the chart of the model, the market, uh, and then because it's a multimodal, right? So just send the chart, analyze it, give this some prompt to an agent, like saying okay, you're a professional trading agent where you have this, like all this stuff. Really good prompt. That's very important, right? It will generate report. Keep it. Move on to the next one where we have um, the you know risk management part, right? So in this one, the thing that I'm thinking is basically suppose the first trade it took, either it's win or loss, we don't know. But suppose it was a winning trade, okay? So we will give a positive feedback to our agent, okay, saying, and that result will be, your the trade result that we get from the fit trade, right? Trade object. Just send it to there, where you have, okay, you took this trade on this point pair and this. So yeah, it's gonna be making its own database of like knowledge base, okay, how my analysis performed. Now the next step would be to, money management analysis, and like all this report generated will get back to the main agent, and then it will process, give us whether we should enter long and short, and like all this process it repeats on its own. and they are saying they are getting good results. So that's why we are testing it here as well. So let's do it. Um, yeah, my internet is for some reason it's not working. Anyway, let's continue. All right. So despite their potential, most current applications of language agents in the financial and trading sectors face two significant limitations, which is lack of realistic organizational modeling. That's very the first one. And let's see what it says. It says many frameworks fail to capture the complex interactions between agents that mimic the structure of real world trading firms, right? So what it says is like many frameworks, there's a lot of frameworks, okay, uh, they fail to capture the complex interactions between agents that mimic the structure of real world trading firms, okay. So it's basically, I think, what it's saying, they mimic the structure. It's basically like you gotta have good prompts, um, and instead they focus narrowly on specific task performance, often disconnected from the organizational workflows and established human operating procedures proven effective in trading. Okay, so see this, imagine this workflows, we just like prompt it and like give it to the system, to the agent, and it will give us good results. So that's what they're saying. So this limits their ability to fully replicate and benefit from real world trading practices. Now second is inefficient communication interfaces. Okay, what it means is that most existing systems use natural language. Most most existing systems use natural language as the primary communication medium, okay, typically relying on message histories or an unstructured pool of information for decision making. Okay, so this approach often results in a telephone effect where details are lost and states become corrupted as conversations lengthen. Like you guys must have heard this, like where back in the days when people used to transfer message like we were via telephone, or um, one person conveys the message, like you can do this experiment, like they used to do it in the back in school, and you have this cup, person is listening here, another person is listening there, and then you know you have like something to speak to, and then like another person is listening there. So like you just process the information, um, you know and what this telephone effect is, that like the information gets lost at some point where what the information directive was, it's completely changed in the next subsequent receivers, right? So that's what it is, this conversation length. So agents struggle to maintain context and track extended histories while filtering out irrelevant information from previous decision steps, which is diminishing their effectiveness in handling complex dynamic tasks. Additionally, the unstructured pool of information approach lacks clear instructions, right? Forcing logical communication and information exchange between agents to depend solely on retrieval, which disrupts the relational integrity of the data, right? Now let's continue. So in this work, we address these key limitations of existing models by introducing a system that overcomes these challenges. First, our framework bridges the gap by simulating the multi-agent decision-making processes typical of professional trading teams, right? So see, their frameworks, first of all, bridges the gap by simulating the multi-agent decision-making processes typical of professional trading teams, right? Second, it incorporates specialized agents tailored to distinct aspects of trading, inspired by the organizational structure of real-world trading firms, right? Now, these agents include fundamental analysts, sentiment news analysts, technical analysts, and traders with diverse risk profiles, right? This could also be agents, okay, with diverse risk profiles. That's what we're talking there. Now, bullish and bearish debaters, agents evaluate market conditions to provide balanced recommendations, while a risk management team ensures that exposures remain within acceptable limits, right? Now, second, to enhance communication, our framework combines structured outputs for control, clarity, and reasoning with natural language dialogue to facilitate effective debate and collaboration among agents. Okay. So this second enhancement that they have is that it enhances communication. So their framework combines structured outputs for control, clarity, and reasoning with natural language dialogue to facilitate effective debate and collaboration among agents. Right. Now, this hybrid approach ensures both precision and flexibility in decision making. Right. So basically, we are actually giving the structured um, output, and like this communication that they have, we are facilitating that communication in a nice and structured way, um, which is more understandable to the agent, as well as uh, we only we only give relevant information. We only pass the relevant information in communication and not the irrelevant information. Okay. We validate our framework through experiments on historical financial data, comparing its performance against multiple baselines. Com- Comprehensive valuation metrics, including cumulative return, Sharpe ratio, and maximum drawdown, are employed to assess its overall effectiveness. Now, let's check that out actually. See, this was Apple chart. Was it Apple chart? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, Apple chart. Yeah. So, see all this. They have this cumulative returns, Sharpe ratio, um, cumulative return rate. So this is the performance here. They applied it on Apple, Google, Amazon, and you can see so rule based return was this. Hours trading agent. Wow, you see, this is something promising, guys. Like the numbers are amazing here. Holy moly! Yeah, Sharpe ratio increased. Whoa, Sharpe ratio is really good. Yeah. Cumulative returns 26%. Um, what is this one? ARR, some sort of return. Sharp ratio, maximum drawdown, decrease 0.9. Whoa, this is really good, guys. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, so yeah, can't wait to test it and apply it to the system, man. It's really amazing. Okay. So yeah, guys, I think this is it for this video. In the next video, we're gonna be continuing our reading. Like we have to first understand the system, and then we can build on. We can really understand what they did here on the code, and that's what we're gonna be going. We're gonna be doing all this this week and like next week and stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye.